Hello students, welcome to Saurabh Sir's classes. Today we are going to solve DSE 2015 question paper, that is entrance examination for MA Economics. So in our last videos we have solved questions up till 27. So let us start with question number 28. So question 28 says, in the context of the previous question, suppose the only change in that citizen one's valuation rises to 50 and the same procedure is followed. Okay, so this question has no information and this is saying to take the previous question's information. So let us go to the previous question that we already solved in our last video. So let's go through the question once again. Here we have consider a government and two citizens. Okay, so we have a government in and under that government two citizens live. So the government has to decide whether to create a public good, say a park at cost rupees 100. So the government is deciding whether to make a park or not at the cost of rupees 100. The value of the park is rupees 30 to the citizen 1 and rupees 60 to the citizen 2. Each valuation is private information for the relevant citizen and not known by the government. Okay, so the government doesn't knows the valuation of citizen 1 and citizen 2. The government asks the citizens to report their valuations, say R1 and R2. Okay, so the government has asked the citizens to report their valuations, that is R1 and R2, and the valuations here are 30 and 60. So let us write the values of R1 is 30 and R2 is 60. This is for citizen 1, this is for citizen 2. Now it cannot verify the truthfulness of the reports. Okay, so the government also cannot verify the truthfulness of the report, that is the citizens can give wrong valuations and the government will not be able to catch hold of that. It decides to build the park if R1 and R2 greater than equal to 100. Okay, so if R1 and R2 summation of both is greater than equal to 100, then only the park can be made, in which case citizen 1 will pay tax of 100 minus R2. So citizen 1 will pay tax of 100 minus R2, whereas citizen 2 will pay a tax of rupees 100 minus R1. Now if the park is not built, then no taxes are imposed. Okay, so obviously if the park is not built only, then there will be no point of imposing any tax. So let's move on to our question now. So in the question we have, in the context of the previous question, suppose the only change is that citizen 1's valuation rises to 50. Okay, in our previous question citizen 1's valuation, that was R1, was equal to 30 and now it has risen up to value 50 rupees. So and the same procedure is followed. Okay, so the R2 is unchanged, that is citizen 2's valuation, that was rupees 60. Now the procedure is same, therefore the park will be built and the result. Okay, so here we need to find whether the park is not built or is built, and we need to find the government's budget changed. So the condition for building the park in the question, you must remember that if R1 plus R2 is greater than equal to 100, then only the park will be made. This is what the condition put by the government. So here you can see R1 is 50, R2 is 60, that is obviously greater than 100, as this will be 110, which is obviously greater than 100. Therefore R1 plus R2 is greater than equal to 100, hence the park will be made. So it is sure that the park will be made, hence option number D is eliminated. Now we are left with three options A, B, C. Now we need to find the amount of tax. So as you can see here, citizen 1 will pay amount 100 minus R2, citizen 2 will pay 100 minus R1. So let's find the tax paid by citizen 1, that is 100 minus R2. This will be 100 minus 60, that is rupees 40. Citizen 2 will pay 100 minus R1. R1 is 50, therefore 100 minus 50 will be equal to 50. So total tax will be rupees 40 plus rupees 50, that is 90. So the tax paid by both the citizens is rupees 90, and you must be remembering the cost of the park was rupees 100 for the government. So cost price of the park is rupees 100, tax obtained is rupees 90. So you can see government has a deficit amount of rupees 10. So in option number B says that the park will be built which was proved here. And here we have the result in a government budget deficit of rupees 10. Yeah, so the cost of making the park will be 100, but the tax government gets is rupees 90. Hence there will be a budget deficit of rupees 10. Hence option number B is the correct answer to this question. So I will like to end this video here. You will find solutions to the further questions in our next videos.